Why is everyone so unhappy?
They looked in their boxes.
Right. Never look in the box.
Never look in the box. Hey, I'm Matt.
And I'm Carter.
And welcome to It's Kind of a Gray Area.
The best show on the internet that no one's seeing.
Ain't that the truth?
How you feeling today, Matt?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good, yeah. Spirits are real high after that grand opening we just had, reminding us how little our show is.
Right.
But we're hopeful.
Yeah.
We are. We really are.
So, I recently heard a story that I thought was very interesting. I'm going to leave out all of the names and locations, given the nature of the story.
Okay.
My friend's grandfather used to work on a construction site when he was younger. Mm-hmm. And one day on that construction site, these two other guys got into a fight or disagreement that turned into a fight, I guess.
I can see where this is going.
He wasn't a part of it, didn't even see it happen.
Smart man.
But the next day, one of those guys in the fight came to him with a hammer and said, "Hey, I need you to get rid of this for me." My friend's grandfather took that hammer and moved away with it so that it wouldn't be in the same state as whatever happened.
Jeez.
Which he never asked for details on.
That should have been like your brother.
But yeah, so that made me think about all the times you see this happen in movies where someone's transporting something and they don't know what it is, but they're then involved in whatever thing it is.
Like the transporter. 1, 2, 3,
or that
4.
Or that Joseph Gordon-Levitt movie, Premium Rush, where he's like a bike messenger. The bike messengers, they take off their brakes so that they're not tempted to use them.
I would go slower if I didn't have brakes.
I know, I would be so much more scared. But they don't care. They are fearless people. They're like the riders of Rohan, but in New York. But yeah, so it got me thinking about that. So the shade for today is it wrong to deliver a package with unknown contents to shady people, no questions asked?
And would you, as the messenger, the transporter, I would say, I guess that your definition of shady would depend on you. Like, you'd be like, you're shady, and they're like, I'll give you money to move that.
Right. Like, you're at a party at, like, a really nice mansion from a friend that you haven't seen since high school.
Okay.
And you don't know how they came into all of this money because they always had really bad grades in school and always hung out with the wrong people.
Right.
But you go to this party and you're trying to catch up with them, and then they tell you that they need your help and that you can make a lot of money. So you're like, okay, well, we used to know each other. What do you got going on? And then that person tells you, I want you to take this box and drive it to Colorado and drop it in this field at 5 p.m. on a Tuesday, but you can't ask me why.
That's much more specific, and I like that much better.
Right.
Okay. Well, legally, there's definitely going to be some ramifications.
It could be like party supplies. Like maybe he's planning a surprise party in the middle of nowhere and just needs to get all of the streamers and banners and cups and plates out there.
Into that field.
At 5 o'clock, so they have time to set up for the party at 7.
That's when the business, the family picnic for his business starts.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it could be that, or it could be a dismembered body that's put into a box. Smoothie. You don't know.
Is it a shoebox or like a coffin?
It's like this big.
Ooh. Okay. How much money?
$500,000. But I think the amount of money should make you even more worried. Because if it was
That's true.
Hey, I just need you to mail this letter and I'll pay you $12 million. Like, whoa, why is this letter so important?
How are they getting that money back from me doing this? So much that
Can you even trust them to pay you that money when you're done?
Or they had to pay like half ahead of time and then half afterwards.
What if you get to drop off the box and there's another guy there waiting with another box and he's like, get in the box. I'm not getting paid,
too.
am I?
Like 3 other people pull up with like similar boxes to what you had.
It's like same party.
What?
You guys brought party supplies too? This is a lot of plates, guys. We probably have more than we need. Why is everyone so unhappy?
They looked in their boxes.
Right. Never look in the box.
Never look in the box.
Would you look in the box?
Oh, man. I wouldn't. Okay, again, the amount of money would really make me hesitate to first off taking the job, and it would really make me hesitate to looking in the box if I were to be coerced to take the job.
I think it's all so obviously criminal, though.
Yes, but if you don't know, then is that okay? Is that what we're talking about?
That's basically what we're talking about.
Or did I shift it?
Is it okay to be involved in a crime, basically, if you don't ask the details
If you
or
don't-
confirm that it's a crime?
If you don't make yourself aware that it's a crime, is it okay to do a crime?
Basically.
Oh.
And we're not talking about legally. We're talking about morally, is it okay to be a part of it?
Oh, that's right. Morals. That's what we're all about.
If you want to get into the legal side of it, I mean, there's lawyers who would lose that court case and lawyers who would win it.
That's true.
It really doesn't come down to the truth as much as it comes down to how much money you spent on a suit. They can argue on either side of it depending on who's writing the check.
Oh, that's true.
Which is kind of similar to this situation. They're basically agreeing to be involved in someone getting away with a crime as long as they make enough money and don't ask too many questions about whether or not you're actually guilty.
So would a lawyer do this?
Probably.
Probably. I can assume the universe will say what we both think.
We won't know that till the rock, paper, scissoring.
No, just that. I just think that we all agree with ourselves and the universe by saying most lawyers would do this.
But that's not what we're talking about.
No.
Let's get back to the actual party
Okay,
supplies
would
box.
I do it?
Would
I
you do it?
The more money would make it more worth it, but also more sketchy. I don't know if there's a line. It's like $2 million to deliver this box, or if it's like $500.
$500, I'd be like, okay, this is just really inconvenient for you to deliver.
No matter what the price is, it evens out the risk.
So as long as you make enough, you don't care.
Because here's the thing. If they're like, hey, I'll give you $5,000 to deliver this box 100 miles away. Be like, oh man, this is like super important and probably pretty sketchy. And so there's like that risk factor, but then you get $5,000. And they say, I'll give you $2 million to deliver this box 100 miles away. You're like, oh, shoot.
That's a little bit much.
That's a lot. The risk factor has gone up, but so has the price.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to think that they travel equally on that plane.
Wait, we're going on a plane now?
Just,
I thought we were driving to Colorado.
A graph.
If I have to take this thing on a plane, I'm a lot more hesitant.
Don't do it on a plane. It's got to be driven by you only, and you got to fill it before you leave. Don't stop. That's a classic mistake.
That's always, like, you stop.
That's always it.
Yeah, you stop at a gas station, you go inside, and then while you're inside, the local sheriff pulls up at this pump next to you. He hops out and sees that he doesn't recognize your car, so he looks in the back and notices this big box with weird blood stains on the side of it.
Because it just started leaking. You didn't notice before.
Yeah, it's probably the fruit punch in the party supplies box.
Yes.
But it looks like blood. The cop would then find out, you get arrested, the whole thing falls apart, suddenly your friend is nowhere to be found, and that check is not in the mail.
Yep, so just gas up before you go.
I mean, there's definitely smart ways to go about this and dumb ways to go about this. Overall, you're saying that you would do it as long as the money was good enough.
As long as the situation was right also, yes.
I would not do this, ever. There's no way. If I, like, first of all, the scenario I established...
I love it when we disagree.
The scenario I established so clearly tells me that my friend is now a criminal and involved in some huge criminal enterprise that part of me would want to be involved in just for the sake of having a good story. But then another big part of me would not want to spend 20 years in jail.
I would do it. I guess I would do it.
You're going to jail.
I'm going to jail.
I definitely wouldn't.
Okay.
But you know whose opinion matters the most on this show?
The universe.
The universe. Mm-hmm. That's right, folks.
She's a beautiful mistress that
Yes,
always
she
tells
is.
the truth.
We've got our sides, so let's pick this fight.
All right.
Just get warmed up here, as usual. And drink a little bit more water.
I will just wait.
I just want to stay hydrated. This is like a sport for me.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Can't. Oh, wait. I was going to say you can't do it. You should do it.
You have to do it.
Yep.
If you get, I mean, I guess it's good you get the money.
You don't have to. You morally should.
You morally should help your
Just-
friend commit a crime.
Just to clarify.
As long as the money's good. That's the moral thing to do.
Yeah. Do you want to do a Would You Rather today?
Yeah, I guess we should.
I mean, we do it every day.
Yeah. Well, not every day, just every time we film.
Which is every day.
Every day. I can't remember what it looks like outside this room.
You mean this warehouse?
I hear whispers of the wind. And I can remember the sky. In my dreams, it's still blue.
So today's Would You Rather,
Yes.
I'm happy to announce, comes from Jennifer, who commented on one of our previous episodes. Would you rather own 572 cats
Oh, God.
or 50 dogs?
Also, a lot of dogs.
A lot of dogs, a lot of cats.
Jesus Christ. What does that many cats in one spot look like?
Okay, let's say you have a lot of room to where you could fit them all.
I feel like you would walk into that house and be like, oh, I love your carpet. Wait, why is it moving? Ugh.
That mental picture is fantastic.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, though. Cats are typically smaller than dogs. I'm thinking about average size dog, which equals about 4 cats.
Standard dog to cat unit conversion.
So many cats.
So many cats.
I'm crying right now. Just the mental picture of them lining the floors of the halls because there's just nowhere else to go. I need a minute.
Okay.
So it's 572 cats in your house.
Yes.
Or 50 dogs.
Yes.
Now, cats tend to keep to themselves. It's kind of nice. They might clear.
Yeah, we know how bad 572 cats would be.
Yes.
50 dogs. They're going to want all of your attention. Every time you walk in, all of them will be coming right up to you, jumping all over you. It would be a lot to handle. You're right, the cats would be a little bit more standoffish.
Dogs are emotionally draining, though.
They are, and you have
50.
to take care of everything for them.
Yes.
Cats, if you had, I mean, you would need like a freaking beach-sized litter box.
Yes,
For
true.
572 cats. They will all use the bathroom in the same place. They clean themselves. They bathe themselves. You would have to wash 50 dogs every week. You're going to have some cats that just get trampled every day. So you may start out with 572 cats, but that number will quickly diminish.
Oh, yeah.
There's a reason these are all theoretical.
Yes. Okay, so what would you pick?
I would pick the cats, and I didn't think at the start of this that I would pick the cats.
Very surprising.
But
to
I
me.
think I would be stuck with 50 dogs, because it's a lot of dogs, but it's not so many that I couldn't just barely get by.
Yeah.
572 cats would be so overwhelming. I think I'd have about a month of being overwhelmed, and then after that, I'd be down to like 20 or so cats.
You just make them all outdoor, you have no mice.
Yeah, you would never have mice or snakes to worry about. What would you pick?
Man, you made a really good point, but I think I picked the dogs.
Jennifer, if I can call you that. Jenny. I really hope that you're not asking this because this is a decision you're trying to make.
All right, well, all that to say, thank you, Jennifer, for making me laugh so freaking hard today. I haven't laughed like that in a long time.
Yeah, but that is about all the time we have for today's episode.
So we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe.
Accelerate before you hit a speed bump to catch more air.
Ring the notification bell.
Be kind. Rewind.
And don't forget to walk your dog.
Yeah, get away from all those cats.
Yeah. And as always,
IKAGA. Yep.